Hachi. It's been a little while since I last did a stream working on Aoi. Oh my gosh, I just saw a cat jump up in the window. Hello, cat. But yep, that's what we're here to do today. So I did do a little bit of editing, so you can see I fixed his arm up a bit so that it looks less bulky, and it's a bit shorter now, so it's more level with his other arm. Yeah, it's really hard. It's hard to do like. It's hard to approximate the arm heights with the like hand on the hip sort of thing, you know? Or it's hard for me. I don't know. It's probably not that hard. I'm just a bad artist. But yeah, so I fixed that up, and what else I did? Yeah. So I did that. I made his. Hold on, let me show you. I made it so that he looks down better. You can see that. Kinda. Yeah, he's looking down more, and it looks better. Sorry, I have on my eye. And then I also I went ahead and I made like a little subtle change so that his hair kind of leans to the sides, you know, when he goes side to side. Yeah, I think it looks really cute. And yeah, I just overall I made some like edits to his head, so it looks a little better than before. It's still not great. Like I do still want to work on this angle, the like looking up one, but it's getting there. He's getting there. Yeah. So today, what I want to work on is I wanna first, I want to make his shoulders drop a little bit more when his body moves down. Honestly, that's kind of a nice pose right there. It's very, very sassy. Yeah, I wanna move his shoulders a bit, and then I want to do the physics for the arms. Yeah, it's arm day today. Oh yeah, I also when I was working on his other arm, I did a little bit experiment with the pointer finger. Like I made like the front part of the finger, because I am still considering like making his fingers be able to like grip, you know? I just don't know how I can pull that off. That's the only thing stopping me, is I'm not really sure what I'm doing in that regard. So, yeah, we're just gonna, whoops. You know what, we'll just leave it for now. So yeah, that'll be something for future BBB. First, let's see the shoulders, and hopefully I don't, actually, no, I think I should do the arm physics first. Yeah. So we're gonna do that first. Oh, and my cat wants to leave now, probably, because I'm talking, and he's like, I don't like that you're talking. I don't know, he's a weird cat. He does not like the sound of my voice. Okay. Unless it's talking to him, and specifically talking about food to him. And even more specifically, it's, do you want food? That's what he likes for me to talk to him about. That's all he cares about. Alright, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna add, yep, there he goes. Bye, kitty. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. See, I knew you were gonna leave. I left the door a crack open for him. Hello, welcome. I left the door open a crack for him so that he could get up, because I knew. I knew he was gonna skedaddle the second I started streaming. I've lived with this cat for so long. I know what he's like. Right. For this one, I'm not gonna make this arm move too terribly much, because like if I do, then it's gonna look awkward, and like, you know, usually when you have your hands on your hips, they're still, so I don't want it to move too much. Yeah, my cat, he's gotten very aggressive when it comes to food recently, because you know, since he's gotten older, we now have to start giving him like wet food, and so he acts very entitled. Anytime it is like even not even when it's close to his dinner time, just anytime anyone is in the kitchen, he will go up and act like he has not been fed in like 65 years. Ridiculous cat. Literally anytime anyone walks even near the kitchen, he will go and act like he needs food right now or he's gonna die. But no, that's not true. You will be fine if you do not have food right now. But he doesn't know that because he's a dumb cat. He just wants food all the time. Alright, let's hope I don't screw it up. Not Paiso. There we go. So I had a pretty good day yesterday. Today's been kind of boring. Not too much has happened to me today. But yeah, yesterday I went out with some friends to an event. And there was a vendor there, and they had like they had a beehive. I was like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. I love all the bees. And I sat and I watched the bees for like a little while. And then there was an area where they like have they showcase like different dog breeds, but I'm not really a dog person, so I don't really hang out there. But in that same area, they usually have ponies. But it's not like a petting zoo sort of thing. Like you can pet the dogs, like, you know, but the ponies, no, the bees were not family. They're just regular honeybees, not bee people like me, unfortunately. But so the ponies, they're kind of in like a fenced off area, but like, you know, it's one of those like sorts of fences that you could still like stick your hands through if you really wanted to. So I felt so special, because like the pony was walking by, and I reached out my hand and it stopped and it sniffed my hand, and then I petted it. I was so happy. I thought to myself, it's probably because I was playing Uma Musume before I came here. I'm so brain rotted from that game. Actually, you know what? I kind of like how his arm goes like further behind his back when he moves to the side like that. Makes him look very, very mysterious. Like he's got something in his pocket. What's in your pocket? Probably some change. Some loose change. Maybe like a mini flashlight. I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, that one was a pony, not exactly a horse, but, you know, same difference. Well, also to be fair, video game horses and real life horses are completely different things. I have a lot more respect for real life horses. Like, if, you know, if I was, say, like, in the middle of the woods and I came across, like, just some random horses, my first thought would not be like, oh, let me go up and, like, try to ride on them. No, I would just be like, okay, I'm just gonna stay out of their way. Because they're big and very intelligent animals, but they're also prey animals, and I don't want to come off as a threat to wild animals. Oh, let me turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to threaten any animals, especially animals that are huge and can kill me, even if they are prey animals. You know, I don't wanna bother the horsies, really. But I mean, you know, the horses that are like, when they're like in like a farm or a stable or something, you know, and they're just like walking by the fences, like, sure, I'll pet that. I'll pet that horse. Yeah, his other arm's gonna move. I'm doing them one at a time, you know. It's like, you know, I kind of expect that that horses in like at like stables and stuff, they're kind of, I feel like they are perfectly all right with being petted. They might even enjoy it. I don't know. Unless someone tells me, "Hey, don't pet that horse. It's kind of mean. It might bite you." I'll be like, "Okay." Like I said, you know, I'm a real horse girl, okay? Like, me and Mama B grew up around horses, and she taught me everything I know. So that, and I did take riding lessons one time. So they taught me stuff to know too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, technically, even horses that like live in the wild are still domesticated, technically. But you know, still want to leave them alone. I think there's only one kind of horse that is like actually like not domesticated. It's like Mongolian horse or something like that. I don't remember the name. they're fuzzy and yellow. They're cute. Underrated type of horse. I did not learn how to use a lasso. It was just like a riding camp. It was more of like a traditional riding camp, not like anything like nothing western or anything. The one time they did teach us how to ride like bareback without a saddle. That was pretty interesting. But personally, personally, I have to say I like with the saddle more. Oh, hold on. Actually, let me. Eh, I'm gonna reverse this. Yeah, that should make it move better. Ah, sorry, hiccup. Though I was very sad for a little bit at the event that I was at, because usually every year, usually there's this food stand. They sell cheesecake on a stick. And it's my favorite thing. My favorite thing to eat there. And this year they weren't there. I was so sad. But it's okay. Yeah, that's the, you guys got it. That's the one. That's what I'm talking about. Hello, hello cat. Hi, I see you. Oh my gosh, my cat is outside and he's like at the windowsill. Yeah, I love the chocolate dip cheesecake, especially on like a hot summer day. That hits the spot. Like nothing else. This is not looking right. Uh-oh, busted. The cat got taken in. Haha. He was staring at me like, huh? Huh? He's so silly. Such a silly boy. I've had this problem before. Hold on. I think I can cheat. Yes. There we go. Yes, like nothing ever happened. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, it makes a nice little flow. Though I might make his bicep come out a little bit more. It looks really weird since I removed his chest. Put that back. Alright, let's see. I'm very nervous. I keep on opening the physics settings. I keep feeling like the program's gonna crash. Yeah, not bad. Okay, and then last but not least, I didn't do it on the other arm, but we're gonna add a one for the hand. Hank. Bwah. Yeah, so pretty much after that, they didn't have any honey butter. No, nothing that fancy. And L. And after that, I went home and I was very tired. And then I saw that on HBO they had the last Final Destination movie. Finally! I've been waiting to watch that. So yeah, I watched that late at night, right before I went to bed, which you would think would be not a very good idea, but I was fine. I enjoy having nightmares. That makes me sound really edgy, but I like it because it gives me good writing material. Oh right, I need to actually add it. But it was okay. One of my coworkers saw it like when it came out, and she said it was okay. And then I watched it and I was like, it was okay. Yeah, I'm trying to close it, stupid. Yeah, I mean, it really, honestly, it was more silly than it was scary. Like the Final Destination movies, they can be pretty silly, but this one had some silly moments. Like there's a scene where a guy gets like he's got like a bunch of like body piercings and stuff, and in a wacky twist of scenarios, he gets trapped in a room with a MRI machine that's like way set all the way up high, and like it starts like pulling him in, and it's pulling it in by his wiener piercing. I'm like, I was laughing so hard. That was so funny to me. I was like, this movie is not real. Sorry, spoilers. Spoilers, my bad. But it was really funny. Honestly, all the scenes with that guy, they were very funny. He's very Roger Heffley sort of guy. Hello, welcome. Which honestly, I hate to say it, but that is my favorite. That's my favorite type of man, is Roger Heffley type. Punk older brother characters. Yeah. That's my favorite type. Yeah, I did see that news article. And that is very sad. That's very much a shame. However, I was sorry, getting sucked into an MRI machine by a wiener piercing. That's so funny. That's really hilarious. I'm not saying that none of the things in those movies can't happen, but some of the things that happen are very silly, and they make me laugh. Like in the one movie where the guy gets his guts sucked out through his booty hole from a pool drain. I know that can happen, but like the way that happened in the movie was just really funny. So, I feel justified in laughing. They do it in a way that's just so ridiculous that you just gotta laugh. Oh, I didn't realize I hadn't. Oh well, it's probably fine. Well, in the movie, like he and another character, they like snuck in, so but still wacky scenario nonetheless. Same with like the roller coaster ride. Like I'm so sick and tired of having to explain that. Okay, like if you are at a theme park, you are never going to get ejected from your cart on the roller coaster is never going to get ejected from the ride. If you are at maybe if you're at like a really crappy run like fair or something, maybe then, and like the ride is really shoddily built, maybe then you'll get thrown out. But if you're like at like Six Flags, Disney World, Cedar Point, whatever, you're gonna be fine. You will be fine. That would never happen. wait, that's the wrong one. Hee. Yeah, I mean, I don't really go on like carnival type rides anymore. But like, you know, you just gotta pick your battles. I was gonna move the shoulders down, but it looks weird when I do it. Ah, no! It's doing the thing that I was fearing that it would do! Ah! Okay, let's see. What the heck? Why did it go out like this? Sit down. Yeah, overall, movie was fine. Had some funny parts. But none of the kills were anything that I would say was like super like spectacular, like, you know, nothing where I was like, oh, I really liked that. That was a really fun death, you know. I can too ride roller coasters. I've done it many times. I am a theme park girly. I have not seen Superman. I have not gone to the movie theaters since the Project Sekai movie. But I've heard good things. Also, like, I don't know, I've just been, I didn't watch it, and I didn't like keep up with any of the news about it because I just kind of have like the superhero fatigue, you know. Just like another superhero movie. Okay, cool. Though I did recently see on my, oh dang it, I saw on my Instagram that they're, oh man, that they're doing a re-release in theaters for Ninja 2, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of thinking about watching it again. Okay, let's see. Will that? No, that does not help. Okay. Yeah, I saw the first Mortal Kombat. I'm more of a Street Fighter fan, I'm not gonna lie. That's my that and Skullgirls are my preferred fighting games. That might help actually. Hold on. I gotta remember how I did the arms before, cause I don't. My favorite character, I've always been a Chun-Li girl. she was she was the character that I was able to beat my dad with, So yeah, I really like her. Call it a basic choice, but it's my choice. Okay. So it just will barely move it. That's fine. That's great. Alright, we're just gonna boink. どうしようどうしよう Here, I'll do the I'll do the goofball method. Oh, whoops. I forgot to add the hands. Teehee. No. Ah, no. That's why I did it like that in the first place. Ugh. Don't make me mad. There we go. If I could live in a fictional world, I don't know. I don't know, cause like a lot of fictional worlds kind of suck when you really think about it. Maybe My Little Pony. I don't know. Does that look okay? I feel like it looks kind of awkward. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to think about that one. Like think what would be like the least bad world to live in? Definitely something for babies. Something for babies that does not have a lot of conflict. It's like even in like My Little Pony, you know, they've got like monsters attacking them all the time, and you know, all sorts of crazy things happen in My Little Pony. Maybe Uma Musume, the world where everything is the same except there are no horses and instead there are only horse girls. I do have a lot of questions about that universe that I want answered, but I don't know. Alright. Hopefully this will go the way I want it to go, and we won't have a problem. Oh, dang it, I did it again! There, okay. Let's save, and then we'll see how it looks. It does not move as well. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Oran High School Host Club. Nah, I feel like I would be annoyed by those guys. I can't do otome type games. All the guys just end up annoying me. It's like, shut up, guy. Hi, cute. That one's gotta be even more boring. That's just normal guys playing volleyball. Right? Or do they have like special powers? I've never seen Haikyuu. I just know that there was one time someone did like a big like Twitter poll trying to decide like who was the best anime villain, and one of the guys from Haikyuu won, and I thought that was so funny because it's just like this is just like a normal person up alongside like the most monstrous villains that like want to end humanity, and like the ones that want to like kill, that have killed a bunch of people and this, that, and the other, and then you got just the guy that's good at volleyball. It's very funny to me. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I've never watched Haikyuu, so I don't know. Oh, you know what? You know what it probably is? I think I might have made the setting for it too low. Let's try. Okay. Wait. There. Oh god, okay, actually, no, let's keep it the way it is. Okay. I guess it is kind of going out a little bit. Hold on, let me try something. If I make it go like all the way out like this, will it do anything more? Okay, yes it does. Okay. Good to know. I just wanted to see like the level that it would be at. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean that, and actually give the protagonist like, you know, a personality. I think my thing is that like I don't like romance games like in general where you are the protagonist. You know? I don't like the self-insert aspect, because I'm just like, I do not want this. I do not want I don't want a group of men or women just like swooning at me like the whole time. Like I'm not, no thank you. But if it's like, you know, if it's like a character with their own, like it's their own like personality and everything, that's different. That I can get behind. I don't want to be in the driver's seat, is basically what I'm saying. Okay, you can see it a bit better now. Alright, I like that. I do want to move his forearm a little bit more, though. exactly. It's not as interesting when it's like just like someone when it's supposed to be someone's power fantasy. Or at least it's not for me, you know. I'm not here to pass judgment. If you're like a big fan of otome games, you love like inserting yourself and like, that's fine. You do whatever makes you happy. But me personally, I don't like those kinds of games. I don't mind when cartoon characters act cartoonishly to other cartoon characters, but I don't like them acting cartoonishly to me. I was gonna say, if it was a group of real men or women swooning over me, I would be okay with it. But then I thought, no, actually, I wouldn't be okay with that either. I would be like, can you please just be normal around me, please? I, I don't ask for much. I just want people to be nice to me. Alright, okay. Boom, boom, ba 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 ba. Now, honestly, I don't really watch too many sports animes. I had a conversation about it actually like recently because there was a customer at my store that like asked they asked I don't know, they were talking about like Blue Lock with one of their friends and they asked me if I liked it and I was like, yeah, I thought it was good, and they were like, but do you like it more than you like other soccer anime? And I'm like, well, I mean, I never really have seen any other soccer anime. I don't watch too many sports animes. Unless the sport interests me. That's the only time. Oh wait, no, I don't want a I don't want a rotation one. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah, I like horses, so horse racing anime, right up my alley. I love JoJo Part 7. I can't wait for that anime to come out. I was joking to Mama B, and I was like, man, I can't wait for there to be two horse racing animes. And she didn't get it, and I was like, I'm talking about JoJo Part 7. It is technically, I guess, in a way, you could kind of consider it like semi a sports anime, at least a little bit, because that is the main scenario for Steel Ball Run is the Steel Ball Run, So you could twist it around. I think you could twist it around and make it make it fit the sports anime sort of vibe. I haven't played any Steins Gate. I thought about getting it for the Steam when the Steam sale came in. I don't know why I had a hard time saying that, but I ended up not getting it. Sorry. Maybe next time. Oh, believe it. Part 7 will have Uma Musume level animation, if not better. I believe it. I believe they will. I'm excited. And if they don't, I will be very sad. Yeah, I'm very excited for like the fight with the funny Valentine and the scary monsters. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for scary monsters to get animated. I cannot wait. Not enough dinosaurs in anime. Oh, and I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the uh, the fight with Ringo Rodigan is gonna be crazy. At least it better be. I don't wanna spoil too much for any JoJo fans who are anime only. All 2 of you out there. Well, maybe. No, it's probably more than 2. Actually, the more I think about it. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like most people have not read past part 6. Hmm. If they read the manga at all, I feel like nobody has read past part 6. Maybe. Well, yeah, you know. I gotta think about it. I gotta think about all that I know about the JoJo fandom. Maybe a good portion has read part 7, but I don't think very many people have read 8 and 9. Yeah, I got too tired of waiting after part 4 for part 5 to come out, so I was like, oh, might as well just read the whole rest of it. Why not? Okay. Should I make it more exaggerated? Let's see. Yeah. It doesn't sway as well. But oh well. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Ah! Oh, I can't be getting tired yet. We just started. Sorry if I'm being rather quiet. I'm very sleepy right now all of a sudden. I think I had too much to eat for dinner. Now I'm going into food coma mode. I think what I need to do is delete some of these parameters. Yeah, already we're seeing a difference. All right, let's see. Oh, and this week and next week is like a tax-free holiday too. So I made 4 financial decisions, and I bought a new figure, and also I got a well the second thing that I got a little Rainbow Dash plushie from this arcade game place. It's not round 1. It's like it's kind of a cheaper place. But I think that my little Rainbow Dash is adorable. Mama B thinks it's ugly, but you know, she's a hater. I'm kidding. But she does not like my Rainbow Dash. She's got bad taste in pony plushies, cause I think there's like a little bit. Her face is kind of smushed, but I think that just gives her charm. And I tried so hard. I tried so hard to win her. At first, it's like 2 tokens a play, and so I bought like I bought 10 tokens, so I got 5 tries. And all 5 tries, I did not get her. And I was salty. And then the person working there came by, and he was like, I'm gonna like reset this machine, and I'll give you some extra coins. And I was like, okay, cool, thank you. And so he gave me like 6 more tokens, and I still didn't get them. I still lost. So I went back and I bought 10 more tokens, and I'm literally the very last 2, the last play that I had, I won her. I was so happy. I don't know, I really suck at claw games. Always have. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep coughing. I swear, like the air here has got to be like really dry or something. So I'm getting like super thirsty, and I'm coughing like all the time. And I'm not like, it's not like a sick, like I'm like, oh, I'm catching something. It's not like that sort of cough. It's like, you know, my throat is just dry. Yeah, the people who work at that claw game place, they're really nice. They're very nice, very helpful. You know, like I said, they'll give you extra coins, cause they want you to win as much as you want you to win. You know. I'm looking at his pockets. I don't know if I like the way they're moving or not. Maybe I'm gonna have to work on the legs now. Ooh. Switching over to leg day. I think I do have a humidifier like in the house. I don't have anything like, I don't have like a, or maybe it's an air purifier that I'm thinking of. I'm not sure. But it's fine. Oh, believe me, I am. I spend way too much money. You have no idea how bad I was when when round 1 had the Hololive collab. That was a dark day for me. Okay. Let's see. How do I want the legs to move? Actually, let me do the feet first. What? XY. Alright, let's see. Wait, hold on. That should not. We should have more divisions. Like a lot more. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I thought the arms were gonna take like a lot longer, but turns out they didn't. Sometimes the feet worked out just perfectly for me, and then sometimes they really don't. like especially the more sideways, you know, like the more turned in or out the foot is, the more I get nervous about messing with it. Like screwing it all up. Okay. Usually, you know, for me, when I do the feats, it's just you just gotta take your time with it and like, yeah, just gotta think about how the foot would look in different angles. For me, it's easy because I'm a dancer, so you know, I've had to focus on footwork a lot, so I'm more familiar with angles, but it can be hard. All right. Then I kind of want to try something a little crazy. No, that's cheat. That's too much cheater mode. I can't just work poor rigging into his lore. No matter how enticing. Alright, okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. See, I always get worried about the legs and then they end up fine. Knock on wood. Knock knock. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, so far so good. Foot. Oh wait, I should probably should probably label which foot it is. That would help. All right. Also, I watched I just finished watching the World Cosplay Summit competition. I was so happy Team USA won! Yeah! Come on, baby! America! I was super happy for them. Last year, Team Japan won. This year, so like last year they won with a Naruto cosplay, and then this year Team USA won with Fire Emblem. I'm not sure which Fire Emblem it was. I've never played it, but I know it was Fire Emblem. It was so exciting. I was like, yeah! Those my guys! They did our country proud. I'm patriotic when we win stuff. Yeah. But I always really like watching the big competition, especially so what they do is the day before the competition they introduce all the teams, and they do this whole like big fancy event. They have like this giant staircase with a red carpet that all the teams walk down, and they wear like fancy cosplays. Well, I mean all their cosplays are fancy because they're really good. but but I was really not expecting at that event. It was I believe it was Team Thailand. They like came down. One of them was they're both they're both like I don't want to say older because like I don't really know their ages, but they're both grown men, and one of them comes down the stairs. He's kind of muscular, and he's dressed as Gold Chip from Musume. And then the other guy is just as the I forget his name, the weird freaky guy from Blue Lock with the blonde hair. I don't like him, but he was cosplaying as him in like a maid dress. I thought that was so funny. I was not expecting to see that. I was not expecting to see buff Goldship and the freaky guy from Blue Lock in a maid dress. You never know what you're gonna see. The Michael Jackson post. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Maybe. Does that look okay? I feel like that doesn't look right. That looks more right. I'm putting so much attention on the feet and you're never gonna see it. No, honestly, I really thought that Team Australia was gonna be the winners, cause they went like super crazy. They did a One Piece cosplay, and they did like they did all sorts of like theatrical stuff. I was like, whoa, that was really cool. But I'm really happy that Team USA won. Yeah! Their costumes are really cute. Like I said, I don't play Fire Emblem, so I don't know the characters, but you know. Well, all of them are mini acts. Like that's the whole thing with the World Cosplay Summit is they all do like skits, and they've got a whole background that they have to put together. But like I think Team Australia, I think that they like 3D animated parts of it, which is why I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I wish I was good at making cosplays. I would love to do something like that, but I fear some dreams just can't come true. Okay, I really gotta do something about the pockets. Though the one thing that makes me very relieved that I will never have to go to the World Cosplay Summit is that it's in Nagoya, like, you know, at the peak of summer, when it's gonna be like extremely hot. So, you know, I'm alright with missing out on that. I'm alright with missing out on Japan's extremely, extremely hot summers. Everyone just seems like super, super nice there. I've seen a number of videos from like the participants from like behind the scenes. And they're all having a good time before and after. And yeah, like I said before, I'm a really big fan of different cultures, and I love you know, meeting people from different places outside of the place that I live. I'm like a weeb for the whole world. I love learning about how people do things. You know, and like what's different for you? What's different for me? You know? That sort of thing. That's why I was excited to go to Japan. Like even though I knew that I wasn't gonna like talk to anybody really, you know, it's still very exciting. And even you're still, when you're going to a different country, you're still like you know, experiencing the different culture, even if you're not like interacting with people that live in it. You know. Well, you'll be interacting with people regardless if you whether you want to or not. In one way or another, you're gonna have to talk to somebody. Wait, hold on. Go leg L. Yes. There we go. That is very interesting. I can understand that though. Like, you know, cuz I really like tea. I really like tea, so, you know, I can understand enjoying drinking hot water. But for me, the hot water has to be flavored. Preferably with tea leaves. Oh, no, that was really embarrassing. That was a really embarrassing day for me. I think about that sometimes. I'm like, oh my gosh, that lady probably thought we were the stupidest stupid guys to ever be stupid. And she would be right. Does that look too weird? I think it might. Though to be fair, I think about all my interactions with people in Japan like that. I think about that. I think like that about all my interactions with people. Period. Okay. It's connected. Oh, why does it do that? That should not be happening. No. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Aha! That's the problem. I see. Naruhodo. That's probably true. She probably did tell her family about that. Still, it's really embarrassing for me. Yeah, exactly. It's scary and it's hard. That didn't fix it. Gosh darn. Okay. Let's try again. Alright. Maybe, hopefully, this will make things better. Okay. So then I'm gonna move that. I'll just leave it there. That's fine. And then leg L. And then attach that to that. And we should be good. Yeah! Wait, no! No! Why is it worse? Ugh! I don't understand. Why did it make it worse? I know I won't ever see her again, but it keeps me up at night. This leg should not be going in at all. I don't get it. Why is it doing that? Oh. Is the other deformer just like too far over? Ah. This is so aggravating. Okay. Ugh! No, I could never. I could never. I think if I ever go back to Sunshine City Mall, I'm going to avoid that store like the plague. I don't ever want to be reminded of that. But have it out of sight, out of mind, as much as possible. Okay. See, why is it doing that? It doesn't do that. Okay, you know what? I've had enough. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna copy everything from the right leg. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's clearly something, so. Well, figure it out. Right, is that overlaid properly? Where's the middle? There it is. There. Okay. Okay. I think it's good. No! Wait! Is it messing up on that side too? Hold on. Let me turn off. Where's all the left side stuff? No, not you. Yeah, no, on this side. See, now it's fine. I really don't understand. I really don't understand. Okay. Okay. This is getting very confusing. Alright. I think it needs to be over just a bit more. There we go. That's perfect, I think. I hope. The crotch is kind of off balance now because I need to reattach the glue. Oh god, please don't absolutely destroy this whole thing. Okay. Okay, okay. That should be that. And then we'll go for the leg. Ah! Okay. See, now we're back in business. I hope. Knock on wood, knock on wood. I really can't tell which ones are supposed to go with which. Thank you for the donation. Oh wait, no, there's more. Man. Live2D is hard. Why did I curse myself with choosing this? Wait, no, not division. No, not division. Okay, there we go. Alright, and now... I know how to use the glue. Thank you. There, like that. Easy, easy peasy. And you just stitch it all back together again. Make it all look as fine as you possibly can. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a problem. Why? Stupid legs. Wait. Why is it going in like that? Aw, man. Do I need to attach more? Live2D is so hard. It should be fine. It should be fine. It's the same. No, of course not. Of course not. It has to be something with this. How would Live2D even work? That's the question. Hopefully now I can put these together and it'll be fine. It'll work itself out somehow. I think I need to make a new spot for right there. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Why, you should not be bending like that! Ugh. Come on. Alright, it's kind of going somewhere. Kinda. Ah! Dang it, I'm so mad! I don't understand how the leg got messed up in the first place. It would have been just completely fine, but no. For some strange reason, God knows, it's just like, no, it's gotta be all messed up now. I really don't understand how Live2D works sometimes. I think I'm just making it worse. Ugh. Ugh. No. Need you to go together. This is so frustrating. I don't understand why the leg broke in the first place? I don't get it! This is making me tired. I don't know. You would think that it would be just fine, just like reflecting it. But no! No, it's not for some reason. Alright, just undo. Just gonna undo all that. This is making me mad. See, like when you look at it like that, it should be fine. Because it's exactly the same on the other side. But no, it's gotta break everything. There, I'm kind of fixing it, sort of. Barely. Yeah, I think that's about the same as the other side. Alright, now, what are we gonna do about this? You gotta pull yourself together. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that it's flipped the other way. There we go. That's better. That's making it worse. Okay. Come on. Ugh. Just do what I want you to do. It never does. It's a fruitless effort. No, 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 no. Oh, it's really, really frustrating me. I don't know! I don't know! Ugh! Maybe his thigh is just gonna be that way forever. See, because that way it looks fine, and I've done it before, and it looked fine, and I don't know why it's not looking fine now. There, does that fix it? I just needed a bigger brush. Was that it? See, and now it looks fine. I don't know. I don't know. No! Now it looks terrible the other way! Ah! I just can't win. I can't win. It just looks terrible. Always. It just always is gonna look terrible. There's nothing I can do. This is just the way it has to be now. Yep, no, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why it's being this way now. They look the way that they should be on the other side. Hold on, see, this is how they should be. They should be moving. But on this side, for some reason, they don't want to move. I don't know. I just have to keep trying. There, like that. See, eventually it'll fix itself. Maybe. Is that good enough? There's still a bit of... No, no, no. I don't know, team. This thing is breaking me. Breaking my brain. I don't know what it wants. It works for now. All I wanted to do was get him to move side to side. And now I'm probably gonna open up the physics setting. I think it looks terrible. It's okay, it could be better. Well, I did fix the arms, so, you know, it's not totally false advertising. I don't know. It doesn't look too different from the other side. I do want to try to fix it more, but maybe that'll be a project for future BBB. Be something for her to work on. I'm just trying to decide if I like the look of the legs moving. So I think I might have made the feet too... I think I might have made them move too much. Because now it looks like he's like moonwalking in place. Maybe I could like move it a little bit. How does that look? If it crashes. just don't have that one. No, because it's like it's still gonna move. I just need to make it. I need to make his foot turn in less. I think that's what it is. His foot moves too much. Let's. Whoa, cool. How does she do that? Alright, let's see. Does that look better? A little bit. I think it looks alright. This time I learned my lesson. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do it by hand this time. I don't want no trouble. Let's see. Yeah, that does look better, like a lot actually. It looks fluid, but like, you know, normal. He looks just normal enough. The pockets still are not making me happy though. Oops, turn that off. Who knew the hardest thing would be the pockets? Alright. Well, let me see that. You know what? I'm just gonna restart the whole thing. Gonna start from scratch again, because I just do not like how they look. I'm just too picky. The perfectionism is taking over once again. Who is surprised? Well, these ones I think I'm allowed to be like super hyper critical of myself about. Because these are meant to be products. So. I want them to be the best that they could possibly be. Smooth the whole thing over? Yeah, sure. Let's see, how does it look? Alright. Looks fine. I actually, though, I do kind of want to make it a little more... I might regret this. I'm sorry, I want to set my stuff to a high standard. Gosh, why is that such a crime? Never gonna get anywhere if you don't set standards for yourself. Ugh, it's just so hard to find, like, a healthy medium for the pockets, because, like, you do too much and they look, they don't look realistic, and you do too little and they still don't look realistic. Ugh. Exactly, it's just, ugh, these things are so hard to get right. I guess that looks okay. Does that look okay? I think that looks alright. Alright, and then you mush them together, and what are we gonna get? Probably something horrible. It's not too horrible. Okay. I think that is just fine for right now. I think I'm gonna save the tail for last. I'm trying to decide because we're almost done. I think. Okay, what else? What all do we need to get done next? I need to do we gotta do the physics for the body so that it bounces when he moves. Well, it bounces more than it does right now. And then I need to do the tail. I need to figure out what I want to do with the fingers. If I want to make them move or not. And if I do, how do I do that? And I need to do the mouth. My arch nemesis, the mouth. maybe I could start on the mouth. Okay. This is going to be one of the harder mouths. How am I supposed to give him a tramp stamp? He's facing the front. I'm not giving him a womb tattoo. No, absolutely not. I would not do that even if they asked me. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. Number one, that would not make sense. He is a man. Number two, that's gross. I think that's just a 3D model. 360 Live2D model, yeah, I think you just get a 3D model at that point. In all serious though, I have seen some videos of people like, I'm not sure if they make like a whole different thing. I'm not talking about a tramp stamp. I'm talking about the front one. The front one. That one I would never do. Yeah, so I've seen some people on Twitter making like I'm not sure if they make like their own program with like Live2D just like as the base. Yeah, I've seen some people pushing the program really crazy. I wish I had that kind of knowledge, know-how. Normal smile. Alright, put it back. Put it back. Put it back normal. Okay. Let's see. This one's okay, yep. That's right. I'm not really sure how I should make him frown. I always whenever I do anything like art related. So I'm always pondering. I love to think. That's kind of cute actually. Oh, he looks so unsure. He looks like a very confused frog. I'm going for more sad puppy than confused frog. I think we need some more. Yeah, like that. I think we need more of that. It's looking very, very stretched. Yeah, that's the trouble. That's the trouble with these cutesy mouth shapes. It's getting them to to move right. Because when you're drawing it, you can just draw your mouth to be like whatever you want. Maybe I could make it go in a bit more. Would that make it better? It does! How about that? It does actually make it better. I know! That's why I always save doing the mouth for last. But just for right now. Come on. It's alright. I might change it up a bit later. That's probably smart. You know, if I was not so much of a procrastinator, that's probably what I would do. But unfortunately, I am what I am. And what I am is a person that does not have very good work ethic. Yeah, I don't know what to do for the wider smile. Wait, I want to make him. Oh my gosh, so cute! I love it! That's a great face. He's so cute! Wait, let me move his little mouth fangs up a little bit. His flush teeth. This is just for fun. Silly. See, I love just like screwing around with the mouth sometimes. Ooh, kind of sassy. I like it. Yeah, making his mouth blue. That was definitely. I think that was the right choice. My brain was very big for doing that. Okay. And I think that's gonna be where I end it for tonight because my butt is starting to hurt from sitting in this chair for so long. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining. We had a lot of experiences with here today. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. I'll definitely try to work on him some more before the next time I stream this. And